What's up? Y'all already know who it is. Y'all know it's your girl TT, aka the girl signs heart. Here for y'all all the time in the years. Y'all, there we go. Sparkles and all. Sparkles and all. How y'all doing? First of all, I just want to say this video is definitely funded by Cougar777. What's up, Cougar? Thank you so much. You know I always appreciate you. Now, y'all already know what I'm going to say next. I done worked all night. I'm tired. I'm weak and I'm warm. Let me tell y'all something else. This is all old news. Old news at this point. Okay, I made these videos right when they was hot and popping, but y'all know I get home, my spirit be willing, but the body just don't be able to. I be tired. I understand, I be tired. So I got so many videos. This ain't even it. This is just like 4 of the main things. Okay, and I'm gonna try to go backwards in sequence for most recent. And I'm gonna talk about immigration last if y'all want to hear about that, because I have personal experience with the immigration thing, and y'all haven't heard my views on none of this stuff. So I'm going to go and jump into it. First of all, let's talk about T.I. and Tiny. You know my main thing I think I want to make sure that we all understand? I am so sick. These people, these days, they're trying to act like it's April Fool's every motherfucking day now. Every month it's April Fool's on us, and it ain't funny no more. That's all I can say. It's not even funny. I'm sick of this stuff. It's just all just, I don't understand why nothing can be realistic. Nothing can be real no more. Not the news, and don't none of this stuff add up at all. And I'm going to talk about just a couple of things. But let's get the easy one out the way first. Let's talk about T.I. and Tiny. Now, as y'all know, I got 2 kids, 2 baby daddies. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else. Now, of course, y'all heard about the one, my few people. Y'all heard the video about the time I almost killed my baby daddy. But see, that's how it is. Like, me being in customer service for so many years, and y'all being customers for your whole life, period. You know how it is. If you get good service, you might tell one person. If you get bad service, you're going to go all the way to corporate. You're going to tell everybody you know. And you're going to be angry and upset every time you hear the name of that business, that company, or that business that was in there that made you bad that night or that day. We all know this, right? So that's why I made the video about the other baby daddy. I don't never talk about my other baby daddy, though. Now, my other baby daddy, this is how this wraps into T.I. and Tiny. First of all, it is highly ridiculous to me how turned up people get about Tiny not leaving T.I. And she's so stupid, and she should leave him, and try to be on her team and stuff, go and try to cyber attack people on their pages about her coochie. Utterly ridiculous. And I know on some level, at least 25% of these people have got to know, even if they get turned up about it, I think it's in the mindset of getting turned up about something that happened on a soap opera. And even though, remember on Low Down Dirty Shame, when Jada Pinkett, that's what I'm saying, Jada Pinkett was ever good in the history of her life. Oh, I gotta put that on the list. Jada Pinkett talked about playing with her coochie. I heard about that. Let me put that on the list. Jada Pinkett puss. I'll put that on it. But, remember if she got mad about the dude at soap opera because she really was wrapped into it? I think that pretty much everybody else really do believe this stuff is true. Everybody else ain't never put 2 and 2 together that the only time this kind of stuff happens is when they're about to drop a new TV show, they want publicity for their show. We know that, right? Everybody who watches my stuff is woke enough to know that. Now, anybody else that's not, let me tell y'all how this relates to me and my baby daddy. First of all, T.I. has not, I repeat, he has not cheated on Tiny. You understand me? These people, 15, 20 years, 18 million babies deep. You better believe they are best friends. There ain't nothing T.I. is doing with his penis that Tiny don't know about before y'all do. Believe me. Because the way it relates to me and my other baby daddy is this. If I was ever in a T.I. and Tiny type situation, okay, me and that nigga come from the same dirt, okay? We got the same kind of stuff in us. You know what I mean? And we got the same type of loyalty. So if I ever had to do some dirt and I needed somebody to just come out, I would just call him and I'd be like, look, especially if it was going to make us some money, I would just call him up. This was the whole conversation would go like this. I'd be like, hey, I need you to do so and so and so and so and so for me. First of all, he would laugh. He'd be like, wait, you need me to do what? And then he would listen. And then he'd be like, okay, all right, so what you want me to do? And that would be it. We would be in it. I would never have to worry about that nigga ever going back and talking about nothing with the tabloids, telling nobody we was lying and faking it. Not never. That's what T.I. and Tiny is doing right now. Y'all better believe. That chick that got got pushed to the bushes. That Houston pushed to the bushes bitch. That chick. You better believe she probably done ate dinner with Tiny and T.I. She probably know all the kids. They kids probably been on play dates together and all this kind of stuff. They know each other. And he is not cheating on her. Whatever he doing, she know about it. I think at this point they probably just friends. You know, it might not even be no love left there, except, you know, that friendship type, that loyalty. Because these people, me and my baby daddy, done been through, like, we grew up together, basically. And these two done been through show business together. They understand the business together. Like, they have been through so much together. They just bonded and climbed. That is all. There is nothing else. And the worst thing about it is the people who actually do believe in this is the broke booty hoes that sit around and only thing they got, like, first of all, Tiny is paid. That bitch got enough money to go get some She-Ra light blue superhero eyes from a whole nother country. She paid. She rich. They all rich. They all fine. The people getting turned up about this ain't no more popular than a viral video about them going to whoop some other chick behind over a nigga that's cheating on them. Like, where's the logic? It's just the logic of society that's throwing me these days. It really, it don't bother me. But it's a bothersome issue. Don't y'all think so? I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Same thing with Rashida and Kurt. If y'all don't know Kurt got gay face, the only thing I can give Kurt, he might be bisexual. But we all know that nigga is gay. The last episode I ever saw of whichever one of them housewives shows they on, I don't even know. What's that, some R&B divas? Him and that stump dick nigga was in the jacuzzi together looking gay. You know, talking about him messing up on Rashida. I was like, no, they ain't. Why? The main thing I be thinking is, why do people want me to believe this shit? Who want me to believe this and why? April Fool in June. I think that might be the name of this video. I would tell you that. Just ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Next ridiculous thing. The death of XXXTentacion. Now, I don't know, of course. I'm over 18. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but when I read it, that's how it comes out to me. I know they keep calling him XXXTentacion. I don't know. Nobody in my demographic that's talking about this know anything about that baby. But when I saw, let me take you through the process of me learning about his death. The first thing was that I saw a 20-year-old rapper killed, and then I saw his picture. And at very first, I'm not saying these people are interchangeable. But the first thing I thought it was a little tranny boy. Well, the one I thought was a tranny, I thought it was a 6'9" boy. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. That nigga been begging to die for the last few months now. He's been begging for somebody to shoot his ass in the face for a long time. That little 6'9" boy. Oh, Lord, he's a ridiculous pighead idiot, ain't he? He just don't make no sense. No sense. But then I realized it was the other boy. Now, I always wondered why this boy keep popping up. Just like I was always wondering, y'all remember the little boy, he looked retarded like Mason. He had the red braids and the beads on it. The nigga was on Target commercials. I was like, who the fuck is, what? I don't understand. Same way with the Kodak Blacks. All of them, I don't never understand no parts of it. My brain can't go there. I can't even take my brain to the levels of these rappers, these new kids and stuff. So, then when I realized who it was, now, first of all, just like everybody else, I did not know anything about his music. Okay? Didn't know anything. I remember him getting stabbed up and stuff like that. So, the first thing we heard the story. We heard that he got shot while he was shopping for motorcycles. He got a bag took. He got shot and killed by 2 assailants. Okay. I was like, oh, wow. I got that feeling, like the same feeling that I got when, y'all remember when they were doing all that Black Lives Matter stuff, and that chick was doing her own news commentary on her boyfriend getting shot in the car, and there was supposedly a little girl in the back seat, and she was saying, and she calm as fuck, oh, he just killed my boyfriend. You could still hear the man breathing on side of her, and as far as she knew, she was way too calm, and as far as she knew, he had just got shot in the arm. How did he know he was dead when he was still breathing? None of that made sense. All the way up and until her being in the back seat with a camera phone and her daughter. Anybody that's ever been taken to jail and handcuffed in a police car, no, it does not work that way. But anyway, I got that same feeling. That same feeling when a lot of the old crazy Black Lives Matter stuff was happening. And I was like, who want me to believe this shit and why? Okay? So then we get the video footage. Okay, first of all, I was just like everybody else. First thing because I watched the TMZ footage. Because the first thing I saw was, I saw Funky Daniva's very, very good video about it. And because he was talking about the culture of it. And then he was like, there was video of the boy, his dead body. I was like, oh my God, they got pictures of video of the dead body. And then other people were saying they were surprised it was so easily accessible to get that video. I didn't see it. The only thing I saw was the TMZ footage. Wait a minute, let me take it back one more step. The first thing I thought was, okay, well, if he got shot outside of a motorcycle dealership, it's not going to be hard to find who did it, because you can guarantee they got enough cameras out there to zoom in and find out them boys' penis size, looking at pupils and tell whether they was high or not and what they was high on. You know, just dig into their soul. Them kind of cameras at a motorcycle dealership. So I was like, oh, and I was expecting to see like you see on a regular news show, you know, where you see people running away and what they had on and stuff. I was like, oh, it won't be hard to find them. No, that's not what we saw. This is what I actually saw on the TMZ video that I saw. I did not see this boy at any time. I didn't see no motorcycles anywhere around. It looked like the car was actually parked outside of a gated community to me. I don't know nothing about Florida or the motorcycle shop. I've never been there. So it's possible that's just how it's built up. That's how it's made. Okay, fine. Other thing I saw was this. There was no glass. Both of the Lambo doors was up. Okay. I didn't see no glass. More importantly, no blood. And more importantly, no, even on the CSI episode, you got the things where they got, first 48 even, like real stuff. And the real murders we saw from them, remember when them rappers were getting shot out down in Chi-Town in Chicago? Those were real murders. You seen blood, glass, everything, police officers, everything cordoned off. You could tell that wasn't no game. Okay, but this, what I saw were no police officers or nothing. I saw this one little skinny white boy in the hood just looking at the car like, oh, that's interesting. I'm like, who is this dude? And then, again, just like somebody else had pointed out, wasn't nobody like, oh my God, nothing. Not even if you did not know who this person was, even in Florida, where I don't know what's in that water or what's that chemtrails they put on them people. I don't know why they so messed up in Florida. I don't know why they be eating people and why they so strange and unusual in the brain in Florida. But even in Florida, even if you don't know this is a celebrity, it seems like somebody in a crowd, I didn't even see a crowd of people, would say, I'll be gasping like, oh, somebody just got shot. That seems like the natural reaction to somebody getting killed. You understand me? And it wasn't no cops. And then when I did see cops out there, it was like 2 police officers out there. And then, so he got robbed. He got the bag took. And then when they carted the car away, okay, so wasn't no blood nowhere to be seen. When they carted the car away, even though the windows wasn't shot out on the car, they got plastic over the window, trying to make it look official. Like, bitch, you done already faked too much bullshit for me to make you put that plastic on the window to mean anything to me. That's first of all. Then we go on down the line and we get to his memorial. Now, then I heard some of his music. He had one, and it's just because, you know, it was on a little list of stuff that be on YouTube. You know, a little list on the side. So, he had one called I Talked to the Devil, and he said everything was going to be fine. Now, from what we heard, I had always thought this was some kind of gangster rapper, because we seen them. We seen them little boys with the guns and the rags and a whole bunch of gay-looking niggas with no shirts on, just bouncing up and down real close together in close quarters with guns and stuff in their hands. We done seen that. His stuff was like melodic, like little tinkling music to depressing poetry. That's all it was. And I only listened to, well, 1.5. I can't even say 3 songs. Because the other one, and then all the video that I saw, definitely, it just had little cartoon anime. It was real strange and unusual. It definitely is for them little emo kids who want to die. And it definitely shouldn't be listened to by them little emo kids who want to die. Because that's all it seemed like he talked about. Because some of them just had the words on there. And that's all he was talking about was death and this. And had his writing, how he wanted to die and all this kind of stuff. Right? So I'm like, oh, these kids should not be listening to this. Especially if they're already suicidal. Okay. Then we push on down the line and we get to his memorial service. Where them niggas after the food. And I do not know. All the way from that Florida University thing to that one nigga you see dancing on the car. Literally shucking and jiving on top of the car. Why niggas always gotta be the one? Just embarrassing. Embarrassing. And that's like besides the fact that people jumping off buildings and shit. These kids is crazy. You gotta be crazy to listen to that shit. But the main total of all the kids was that he helped me. I don't know how. Because all he talked about was wanting to die. All the time. All his stuff. So then we get to the memorial part where they burnt down the little memorial where his girlfriend, falsified baby mama, they got beat in the face. Now I don't know who beat her in the face. I don't know if she did a thin line between love and hate and punched herself in the face, but we did see the pictures of her eyes black and blue and purple. Somebody fucked her up one day. Whether it was him or not, who knows? Okay, because she's saying it wasn't true. So then, after that, after they burned her little memorial stuff that she put out for him, she got upset. This mob hates her so much to burn that, the stuff that she put out for him. How in the world is she always secluded by herself to have a fight with one chick, and then somebody with one camera recording the fight, and it's not a bunch of people around, it's not a group of people, it's just these like 2, 3, or 4 people, and 2 people fighting. It seems like if it was that serious, if this thing was real, it would have been a mob attack. They would have ripped that little girl limb from limb and flossed their teeth for her. They would have, like literally, they would have chewed her apart with their bare teeth. Seriously. And fingernails and shit. Elbowed the bitch out, just elbow her into concrete just with bare elbows. It seems like to me. Especially with that mob mentality, if it was real. Like none of this stuff makes sense. And then the mama come out and say, now he got a baby on the way. Really? Really? Okay. I don't know. It just makes me wonder. I just be what. Of course, it's one of them things where, you know, they waving the right hand so you don't see what the left hand is doing. Just like with that Kanye West stuff, we already know him and the Kardashians always going to be covering up for whatever Trump is doing. That's when something else is happening with them ignorant pieces of ridiculousness. That's what I can call them. They just so, I can't. When that whole Kanye West stuff was going on, I could not believe, it just never ceases to amaze me how people could ever take that idiot serious about anything. I don't even think he's real. I don't think he's real. I don't think there's no real parts left in that nigga. Not at all. I don't. I really don't. But the only thing I can think about this XXXTentacion. Now, y'all, I watch a lot of, follow me on this. I watch a lot of animated cartoons, right? Now, there was this episode of American Dad where, Roger had to, the alien Roger, he had to suck up Jeff, the boyfriend, just so he could rebirth Jeff as a real person. I don't know. I saw a picture of XXXTentacion with no eyebrows and white hair and black pupils, and that's what I thought. I was like, oh, Lord. That stuff was so creepy. That's the only thing I really remembered about him to start off with. But, child, I don't know. All I'm saying is I can't with them doing all this stuff. I just can't. I can't. I don't know what they want me to believe and why, but it's just the facts don't never match it. The video footage, the facts don't never make up with the bullshit that people getting all hyped up and intense about. It just don't make sense to me. Come on now. Come on. I know none of my people are doing this, but if you know these ignorant people who's falling behind and getting all turned up and worked up about this stuff, show them this video. Talk to them. Read them some books. Take them to church. I don't know what you could do, but this generation is crazy. And it ain't just the generation, it's the mamas that's raising these little ignorant kids too. It's highly ridiculous. Now, speaking of highly ridiculous, and them trying to trick us and make it April Fools in June this year, let's talk about Spade. They're just killing white ladies out here now. Lord, they murdering people right and left. They just murdered them. I don't know who they is, but they murdering these people. It just don't make no sense, right? In broad daylight in front of everybody's face. Then they report on this shit. So Spade, of course, was a designer. I don't know. She one of them people I heard of, but I don't know because I watch a lot of Project One Way and stuff like that. But, you know, we, of course, have heard of her. So they trying to say that this lady hung herself with a red scarf. A red scarf. From a doorknob. Think on that. Just think on that. I'm here to tell you, I don't care how much you want to die, unless you have literally drugged yourself into a state where you can't even control your own muscles. There's no way possible is what I'm saying that can happen. You know why? This is why. Because everybody that, unless they really, you know, the really suicidal people, they gonna do it one way or the other. They make these attempts. But with them, it's more like, oh, you gonna be so sad when I'm dead. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Because I can't put myself in the mindset of somebody who don't know tomorrow's always another day. I can't even understand the level. But I do know this. I do know human nature. I do know there is no way possible to hang yourself on a doorknob unless the doorknob happens to be way on the top of your door where you cannot reach it, because human nature kicks in. The first thing, when you start not being able to breathe, the first thing you're going to do is your hands is going to reach to do that. You will claw that whole cloth apart. A scarf, a red scarf, you will claw that whole thing out just to breathe. You will get you enough space in there just so you stuck in some hair, and you'll take it out and you'll figure out another way. Especially a rich person. A rich person, you know she had a Juan or a Pepe or somebody that had a 20-foot ladder. You know she had high ceilings. You know she could have got her a rope somewhere. She could have got her hands on a gun. She could have did regular white lady stuff and took a bunch of pills. But no. Whoever the fuck said top tip make me believe it, I rebuke that. I rebuke the whole thought process of that bullshit. No, there's no way humanly possible that you can choke yourself with a scarf from a doorknob. No, ma'am, no, sir. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I watched this movie a long time ago. I think it was on HBO called The Bridge, and it was about people who tried to commit suicide off the Golden Gate Bridge. And there was one dude who definitely survived, you know, and he was the one that, you know, even though it was like miraculous that he survived, I think it was like a dolphin that came and swooped him up. But the main thing he said was as soon as he jumped, the main thing he thought was, I don't want to die. I don't want to do this. And you see him on camera just flailing for air. No. You know, that's everybody's last thought, I think, you know, once you've done it, it's done. Once you done made up your mind to do what you're going to try to do. And there's people who make several suicide attempts. I will tell you this, though. I will tell you this. A lot of these people have tried everything. They tried every doctor, every pill, talked to every friend, done everything. But the one thing they have not done is have faith and tried Jesus. They ain't went to church and really, really believe they could be saved. Really, really believe that, you know, have nothing. Because if you don't believe, have no faith in nothing, you always just going to be walking around aimless. You always going to be unrooted. You always going to be, you know, you don't have nothing to hold on to. You know, people might say that religion is a fairy tale, but I'm going to tell you, if you're sad and you're depressed, before you try anything else, you better try Jesus. That's all I'm saying. Because most of the pills that they give suicidal people lead you to suicidal tendencies. I knew a dude, he was on, like, back pain medication. He was in pain all the time, yeah. But the medication itself made him commit suicide. What did he do? He jumped in front of a car. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm going to have to edit that part out. But yeah, no, Kate Spade, I don't know who did what to Kate Spade. May she rest in peace. I don't know. Some of these things are so ridiculous. I'm thinking these people is faking some of their deals. I don't know. It's just so unreal and unrealistic and just don't make sense to me. I tell you, the main thing I think is who want me to believe this and why though? Okay, next thing. Oh, let's talk about Jada Pinkett pussy. That's what y'all get. If anybody sat there and watched that red table stuff long enough to hear Jada Pinkett talk about diddling herself in front of her mama and her child, that's what you get. That's all I can say. Jada Pinkett ain't been good in nothing since I'm gonna get you sucker. I will say that again and again and again. Jada Pinkett ain't got nothing she can say to me about nothing. I did not care when everybody was like, oh, but watch the red table. No, thank you. I'm good. So if y'all watch it, that's what you get. If you keep watching, that's what you get about. They so weird. Especially, I don't have nothing to do with them Jada Pinkett Will Smiths. After I kept seeing that Will Smith forced kissing that boy in the mouth all the time, that was so disturbing. Did y'all ever just see like a reel of that? I saw a whole video all the time. That little boy looked so uncomfortable. Like his body language, that wasn't no game. And he probably do that to that boy at home. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to that boy in his life. And then you look at the kids, and the boy is dressing in dresses, and the girl looks more like a boy. And with them, see, Jada Pinkett can't tell me shit about that. Will Smith can't never be no wholesome husband type entity to me. I always see pedophile in my head when I see Will Smith. Forget the Jada Pinkett Smiths. No, thank you. The mama and daughter and all of them. They ain't got nothing to say that I ever want to hear. Y'all better quit watching this bull crap. Speaking of that, let's talk about this beef between Drake and Pusha T. First of all, what the fuck is a Pusha T? I'm sick of these little nondescript, untalented, ugly. They can't even dance. I'm sick of all of them. These little dark-skinned, strange, bland-looking boys just popping out. I'm about to dump Kendrick Lamar in there, too. His little voice bothers me. Now, I do know, his first CD was good. But when I first heard him say in that mantra, pour up, drink, wake up, drink, And then I saw that video, that sacrilegious video. That's another thing. These videos are so demonic. Don't y'all remember? Y'all go back and watch some old videos. Watch the old Puff Daddy videos. Puff Daddy and Maze. Watch the old Queen Pen, a party when they was all lively, everybody in the club having fun. Why can't we have these kind of videos no more? Why does it always have to be churches and upside down crosses? Anyway, back to Drake and Pusha T. First of all, that was like love song between two bitches right there. It was so ridiculous. There ain't no beef. That was not a beef. Them songs sucked. And why do people believe it? Why do people buy into it? This society now, I can't even say this generation. It just didn't make no sense. The songs were stupid. You couldn't dance to them. No. Because you can't put none of that little bullshit. Them little tinker talk bullshit songs they came out. Them little love ballads they came out with. And call them nothing that makes sense. I don't care what he said about Drake. Who cares about Drake? I'm sick of people believing that these people something just because people say so. And Drake is one of them. Drake looked like somebody old pedophile uncle in them weird sweaters. He looked like a fucked up Mr. Rogers. What's going on? The nigga, did y'all hear that song? I'm mad. I'm so upset or something. I tried to listen to that one. It didn't make no sense. That nigga went, at first I was like, oh, okay, maybe he can rap again. I don't know, because when Drake first came out now, he did have a couple things. You was like, ooh, okay, this nigga. But that was back during that good summer when Lil Wayne, before him and Birdman broke up. And he was making good music. That was the last good summer music we had when Drake first came out. And Lil Wayne was lollipopping and Mrs. Officer and everywhere. And we had Turning Me Off with that bright-skinned chick. Yeah, that was the last good summer music we ever had. It's been downhill ever since now, and I think about it. But Drake ain't never made another lyric. Oh, that YOLO, the YOLO song. I think that's the last one he made that was catchy. It was making people commit suicide and do strange things. But, yeah, I can't with that beef. That was not a beef. That was like this. That was a girl fight. Bitch. Who said this was a rap beef? Who said Pusha T won? Who said what? Why? Y'all, if y'all got people listening to this music, stop. Make them stop. Somebody got to stop this madness. Okay, it can't be me. Only 30 people watch this, but spread awareness about this bullshit now. Because I'm sick of them trying to make fools out of us. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Anyway, now let's talk about immigration. This is something I am personally acquainted with. Now, first of all, let me tell you, where I live, y'all already know ain't no black people. I am very well acquainted with immigration and illegal aliens. Very well acquainted. I am definitely on the side of people who say the main point in that is illegal. Anything you do illegal is against the law, period. Okay? Now, where I live, I can tell you for absolute sure that when illegal immigrants come over here, the worst part about it, they get way more benefits than even people, older, elderly people who they can't work, they can't take care of themselves. Living on Social Security, done paid their whole lives in the Social Security. You know, done helped build this country on their backs. You know, done paid into everything, done made America what it used to be. Okay, can't afford to live no more. Your grandma somewhere eating cat food or in a nursing home getting molested by some old weird nigga that got an age fetish. You know what I mean? Because we don't take care of our elderly. But these same people who still want to be on their own, who don't want to be in a nursing home, who are still functional enough to be on their own, however that is, these immigrants, I would tell you for a fact, get more money than they do, get more benefits than they do when they come over here. Let me tell you how I know. Let me tell you how it really go down, okay? The way that I know about the money thing is because here where I live, the loophole here is that they signify, now Indians are in a classification of their own. Now Indian is anybody with Indian heritage, right? What they do here, from what I can gather and understand how they make the stuff work, because I know for a fact that when I was on benefits back in the day, when I wasn't getting no child support, when my baby daddies was doing them and they wasn't giving a crap about my children, and I was working and trying to do my best. I know that the chick that stayed next to me was a Spanish chick. She had a grandson, and she was getting more for her one grandson than I was getting for both of my kids in food stamps. Her housing was only like $1.50 or some weird stuff like that. And it happens. This is how it happens systematically here, because they identify them as Indians, which entitles them to a lot extra benefits. Here is how they do it. Now, check this out. Now, Indian is classified as anyone of Indian descent, right? Mexican or Hispanic is signified as anyone from certain areas, Spain, Mexico, blah, blah, blah. That's their heritage, right? So, me, myself, personally, okay, my grandmother, wait a minute, would she be my grandmother? Yeah, my grandmother on my dad's side, everything down the line from her, if you look at all their historical pictures, all Indians, until she got with a black dude and made my dad, right? So then on my mother's side, my great-grandmother, from what I understand, was half Indian and was actually raised on a reservation. You understand me? But still, they classify me as black, even though, so if you put it on paper and blood work, I'm more Indian than any of these Hispanics here. I'm Indian. I really have Indian in me. And I said, well, because I saw all the stuff they get. I was like, well, how do I get classified? I don't know. The Hispanics here run everything. They run outside. They're going to get all the good jobs. They make sure they hook up everybody with everything. They're going to get all the free stuff. They're going to get way more food stamps. But the thing about them that is different from every other race is they don't get slave to the system. They use the system for their benefit. They do not come over here and get lazy. Honey, they going to sell burritos. They going to work on houses. They going to get paid on the table. They work their asses off. You don't never see none of these old Mexican men with nothing. They have knots of money. You pull him out, you think he's old, decrepit and stuff. He gonna pull out a whole knot like this, and they send money back home. They take care of their family, and then they get all the food stamps. They get all the housing because they got Nana on the housing and food stamps. So Nana ain't gotta do nothing. But Nana is she taking care of the family and making all the food so they can go out and sell it. They work together and they keep money. Our welfare office look like a car show. You go anywhere else. And, people got regular cars in the welfare office the way it should be. Down here, they got accurate lessons. Only thing I ain't never seen so far is a BMW. But, they got some cars on it. They got better cars than hard-working people. Their pantries are always stacked. They always got money. Their children are well taken care of. But then again, they take care of each other. So they don't come here and get slave to the system. Another thing about the immigration is this. When I tell you, they get way more legs up. So, when my children were going to school here, the illegal kids, now if you want to put your child in school, you got to have child records, birth certificate, social security card, a drop of blood. You got to have all that shit together in order to get your kids in school, or they won't allow your kids in school. You bring out little Maria and Pepe, all they got to do is check the box and say illegal. So when my kids were going to school with these illegal kids, these kids got bilingual training. So they would go to school in English, and then they would go to Spanish classes. So they will learn how to be bilingual at an early age. How this affects everything in the long run is that anywhere in this country, it's always better to know 2 languages. So therefore, me as a working adult, I was with these working like with a diploma. At that time, I just had a diploma. That's before I got my degree. But I had years and years of customer service experience, of course. These people, I was working with people that had GEDs. But every single call center I worked at, these people making $1.50, $2 more than I was, just for being bilingual. And any job, that's how they lock you out of the good job till you have to be bilingual. Okay, so whereas my kids were not able to learn Spanish until they went to 6th grade, until they got into middle school, where they already decided, okay, these are my electives, these are what I want to do, and they had already got their separate interests. And the Spanish classes did not do them any good because it was coloring book stuff. Zapato, shoe, agua, water. Like coloring book type stuff that really wouldn't get them anywhere or learn them any kind of Spanish that would get them anywhere in the world. So they chose not to do that because it wasn't beneficial to them. They weren't going to learn conversational Spanish. They weren't going to learn how to work a job with that kind of Spanish. And they didn't get into 6th grade. These little kids was already bilingual by the time they hit, 3rd grade. They was ready. Ready for whatever. Okay, also another thing. They get better health care. One time y'all was babysitting my friend's daughter. And now, it's that one time. My friend's daughter, little brother, it was the little plate, it wasn't even sharp scissors. Somehow he sliced her hand all the way to the white meat. She bleeding. And poor baby, she was already really pale. She had these gray eyes. She was mixed. So she had blonde hair and gray eyes, these big pretty gray eyes. And she was already really, really pale. She just looked sickly for a long time in her life. She's beautiful. She always has been beautiful. But so we go in there and because we was like, me and my friend was together on it. So I had the insurance card, I had everything. But my friend was at work, so I was babysitting the baby. So all of a sudden, I just wrapped up in the bed best I could, drove her to the hospital. I wrapped all the kids in the car, we drove to the hospital. That was this old lady. Now, I know enough English to know what you're saying. I might not be able to speak it, but I know enough to know what you're saying. And just a hint to y'all, if y'all ever around a bunch of Mexicans, you better know. If you hear the word mayate, get the fuck away. They plot on you, they finna fuck you up. They plot and they don't like you. Mayate is nigga, now negro. Don't get it mistaken with that. Negro just means black. And more than likely they talking shit about you too, if they calling you negro. More likely. But if they say mayate, get on about your business, don't pass go, don't never mess with them again. Cause they gonna plot on you, they ain't no good. They stick together. But I respect them. I respect them for the way they are, the way they take care of each other as a race. But they very cliquish. And don't ever think none of them is your friend. Don't ever think none of them will choose you over anybody else. That's they race. Not ever. They will they will help a stranger gut you. And they'll sit there and ate dinner with you. You done drunk some bosses with them. They will help a stranger gut you the fuck up. And that'll be the last thing you see is, Pepe, you stabbing me to death? Why, nigga, why? But I respect them in general. They better, like, the other races, them and Jewish people, and I guess everybody else but niggas, huh? We just want to kill each other. It's just us? Dang, that's messed up. That's something to think about. But anyway, back to my story. So, we get to the emergency room, and it is people in there. One dude was fucked up. I don't know what kind of accident. I think it was a motorcycle accident or something. He a white boy. He chicken winged up. He blooded. He molded. He got blood coming out. I'm not playing. This nigga is fucked up. And then my baby, she pale. All the stuff I done wrapped around her head is just red down with blood. And she just, all the color I drained out her face. All of it. Her eyes, I got this big. They bigger than her whole face. You know, she in shock, whole thing. This little Mexican lady just as calm. She got wheeled in there. And I do not enough to know what they was asking her. They was like, did she have the insurance? No. And then they asked her, are you a citizen? No. They wheeled that little old lady right on through the doors. Right on through the doors. Everybody else, my baby, the chicken white boy, everybody else had to wait. I'm talking about forever. Forever to get seen about in the ER that night. Enough time for my friend to get off work, get somebody to relieve her, get off work and come. That's how much time. They didn't give not one fuck about none of us. That happens all the time. All the time. Okay? So, and the main point to me is when you talk about these kids getting separated. Now, when it comes to kids getting lost, you know, they said, what, the 1,500 kids just got lost in translation? Child, them people probably gonna sacrifice some kids at the next blood red moon or whatever. Oh, you think they got power now? Oh, Beyonce and them just gonna be drinking all that blood. They gonna be bathing in it. They gonna be having spirit cookings with them poor Mexican children. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible the things they gonna unleash on the world. Y'all see that Met Gala shit? It ain't no game. Y'all better quit acting like this is a joke. Did y'all see them Illuminati, them Taco Bell commercials? Y'all see that? Y'all see that video for that Jägermeister? Where that bitch come out with that car? Oh, y'all better quit acting like it's a game. Y'all better quit acting. Y'all better get in some Jesus and some Bible and realize they are showing you right now when they mocking Christ and doing all this kind of stuff. They let you know they're getting everybody socially trained for it to be okay. If that was not the fact, then why would they be pushing Beyonce and all? If y'all don't, that 8-chip video, my God, I couldn't even take it. My spirit couldn't even take the first few seconds of that video with the angel, with with the head cut off, and you know them being at the Louvre. Oh, they got enough money to be at the Louvre. That's a pyramid shape. What's the last time we saw a pyramid shape in a like really social media? Remember that Vegas shooting when the the Mirage Hotel was right in the background of it with the lights shining just right there. That's the main thing. You saw all that video footage of that pyramid back there, and then they have the Egyptian stuff. Y'all better be paying attention. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna say when it comes to the illegal aliens. Now, to me, it's not about them being a drain on the system or nothing like that, to be honest with you. Because look at, Donald Trump, they spend what? How many hundreds of thousands of dollars, billions of dollars just going on a trip to another country? You know what I'm saying? That's money that they spending. And he a billionaire. What, is a millionaire himself? He's not spending his pocket money. He's spending tax dollars. You know what I mean? How much money, because he decided not to, his family don't live in the White House, how much money per day? I think if I'm not mistaken, y'all, I think they said it cost something like $630,000, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can look up the numbers yourself, a day for them to secure his house. And that's for a 4-year term. How long it's gonna take. So I'm not worried about them draining the system. Shit, the money's gonna go in fucked up places anyway and regardless. That don't he is just he shit away everything. So none of that matters to me. It's just the unfairness of people who really need benefits are actual citizens who get treated as less than citizens, less than human beings, especially grandparents, especially elder people, especially, you know, single parents who really trying to make something themselves, trying to work and go to school and, you know, get way less benefits than illegal aliens. When I heard about the pictures and stuff, let me make it plain. I wasn't enthused about that stuff. I knew it was propaganda. And then they said that one of the little girls, they said crying, she wasn't ever separated from my mama. Yeah, because if they were showing pictures of these kids being all happy, eating good food and stuff, people like, oh, United States, we doing good. Let's pat ourselves on the back. We taking good care of these families and stuff. Yeah, we got to separate them for right now, but we just going to do it so we can, you know, get everything together and get the mamas and daddies back where they need to be or ship them all out. We're going to take good care of them. We're doing a good job taking care of them till we get them back to their country. No, they want to act like, oh, it's so miserable and fucked up. One of the things that y'all should see is Sean Bradley's video about it. Like, what about our kids? I think that's the name of it. And he really breaking down on that. I was like, you know what, you sure right. Because he was like, I done been to other countries. He was like, you better believe that they as happy just to have a ball, a whole ball with air in it. He was like, they happy to have an orange and have a choice. I can get an orange or an apple. He's like, they happy because I've been to their countries. I know how they live. They doing good behind them fences. Don't believe that hype and that bullshit. I already knew when I was hearing about the stuff. Not only did I not care about it, but I know firsthand how it works with illegal immigrants. Yep, that's all I got to say for today. Thank y'all for coming. I'm glad to see y'all. I hope y'all stayed through the whole video. Again, thank you, Kugler. Thank you so much for supporting me. You know what's more important to me? I say thank you so much that you watch all my stuff from beginning to end. I know when I get that first view, every time it's going to be you. When I get one thumbs up, I know it's you. And I just want to thank you for that. I want to just thank you for always watching and supporting your girl. I just appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. And what's up to my other people? How y'all doing? Thank you so much for the chick who told me about the place in Texas to move. Deidre said I need to move to Mayberry. Bitch, you so right. I wish I could. Honey, being open. I'll find me a black open. I would even live in black and white. They can take me out of color. Just put me all back in black and white. As long as I can be happy and find somewhere with a creek to fish in with a pole, I'll be happy. But it's a place in North Carolina called Mayberry. I've been in North Carolina. I didn't like it. It was not country enough for me. I'm still looking for a place to move, y'all. A place with good jobs, good men, good colleges, good earning potential, all that. I'm looking for that still. What else? I think that's it. Shoot, I'm just glad to see y'all, my little 30 people. I know that's how it's going to come, but I had to make sure I put this video out. I'm glad it won't take too much editing. I love y'all. That's all I got to say for today. And I am going to try to guarantee that it won't take me this long to come back with another video. It's just, I be making so many videos, y'all, and then I get, like, I just get defeated. Because it be so many that I have to put together because I be done forgot to say something and then I piece it together. Most of the times I did them at work. And so I had to stop and then come back, and so it was that. Then it took a lot of work though. Y'all had to convert them. I had to upload them to the computer, convert them, just so I can put them in my movie maker. And then it got to be so many of them, it was overwhelming. So now I just done condensed all the main stuff. Hopefully it won't take too much editing. Hopefully I won't get sleepy. And I'll see y'all next time. I love y'all so much. Kisses. Bye.